Today, we are going on a voyage to an alien planet. It may look familiar, but it is very different because, although it has the same soil and plants and birds and insects and sea life and animals, it is missing what dominates every aspect of our existence. It has no people. Our mission on this new planet is not to tame it, to improve it, because that would be absurd. You cannot improve perfection. It is rather to tiptoe into this world, immerse ourselves in it, explore it, experience in it, appreciate it, be enriched by it, and grow young. So where is this place? It is all around us, but today we are going to one of the jewels of this planet. It is called Point Lobos, and it is a meeting place not of people, although we do have the privilege of visiting. No, it is a meeting place of air, ocean, seascape, seals, otters, wildflowers, lizards, and brush. Now, you might ask, what does all this have to do with aging well? Is this guy losing it talking about space travel and aliens? Come with me and find out what happens to our brains, our minds, our spirit when we tune out from the digital world, the social world, the world of worry and sports and eating and driving and fighting and loving for a short while. And we see what exists out there without us. What God spent the first 5 days of creation making, what natural selection has selected. See if when you are finished with this project, you don't feel refreshed and revitalized. It's December 8th. We're at one of our favorite places, Point Lobos in California, a peninsula state preserve that comes out just south of Carmel. And it's a beautiful December day in Northern California. Very lucky to live here, only less than an hour and a half from Silicon Valley where we live. And I was thinking the day is significant in that it's sort of the first part of December is gone, and December is the last month, and it's sort of towards the end of the year, and we think of things of retreating and retiring and diminishing and getting colder. And as we hike, we can see, because we hike here frequently, there isn't the effervescence of wildflowers and color, and yet we have seen here today, and I'll introduce Alrie in a minute to tell us more about it, how much incredible beauty, diversity, life, opportunity, and adventure still is here in early mid-December in our time of the year and time of our life. Point Lobos is very special. It appeals to all the senses, the sounds of the birds and the sea mammals. There are otters here and sea lions and seals, and the sound of the wind and the crackling and the grasses. There's the smells or the odors or the fragrances of the mints that grow along here that you could rub your fingers on, the sages. If you wanted to taste, there's some berries that are available. There is the physical activity of just hiking. And what I like to do with my life partner, Alrie, is we've gotten into botanizing. And the beauty and advantage of botanizing, as opposed to like spotting birds or even mammals, is that although it may seem on the surface less exciting, it's always there. Plants are everywhere, and they reflect what is existing at that time. And as you get to learn the plant communities, it brings you into the closer aspect of what you're seeing, as well as the vistas all around us. And as you can see behind me, we're in a spectacular vista. So I'm going to introduce Alrie. Come on in here. We're going to try and tease her out to say something because she's very shy. And why don't you tell tell us what you think of today.
Well, I'm always with my favorite buddy. And we've been doing this for, I can't believe it, but about 34 years, ever since we met, actually. I challenged him to come hiking with me, that I was on a journey to learn the native plants of California. And he said, well, I just read a book called Green Rage, and he says, I'm all in. And so it's never stopped, our discovering this incredible place that we live, and as known in United Nations terminology, a rare floristic province. Okay. So I love to come here because there are plants that grow here that don't grow anywhere else in the world, and my profession has been garden designer, native garden designer, and so I'd love to see the native plants growing in their habitat. And here we have two incredible trees, the California cypress and then the Monterey cypress. And so that's where we are, and we're standing in a coastal scrub area here, and there are many plant communities that kind of intersect here. And so you get a lot of biodiversity, and that's very exciting to me. The more biodiversity, the better. And that's what we're trying to do, is bring back biodiversity.
And why does it keep you young, and why should people do it?
You're just constantly learning, because nature is so complex and so overwhelming in its the science of understanding it, the billions of years that it has been developed. I mean, we're just touching the surface of it. So it's ever challenging, and you can't learn enough. So that's what I love about it, and sharing it with Barry or with my students, or just anyone who wants to listen. It's where my happy place is.
Okay, thanks. I'm signing off. If you like this, go ahead and, I think, check it. And we'll be back in another week or so.
Subscribe, comment.
Yes, subscribe and comment. It shows you how sophisticated we are in our IT world. And we look forward to our next video, which will be in the next week or so. Thank you.